When you're in a parking lot, what do you see? Cars, right? This car in particular interests me the most, because not many have this on top.
I'm Trent Bossler with Northeast Nebraska Storm Chasers.
Trent Bossler is a storm chaser. He recently started his own weather chasing group, the Northeast Community Storm Chasers. It has a total of 3 members, and Bossler hopes it continues to grow.
I got started in storm chasing and storm spotting when I was 15, 16 years old. I had first saw a local storm spotter up here on this hill here where we're standing at, and I was like, what is he doing? And I stopped and I got out and I said, well, there's that storm over yonder on that hill, and we're watching to make sure it doesn't produce a tornado or wall cloud, anything that could destruct the community here. And basically that's what sparked my interest in storm chasing. But it's a funny story because when I was younger, I was afraid of storms, and particularly lightning. Now that I'm 20 years old and I'm actually chasing it, but I have the passion and I have the safety background where I know when too far is too far,
Too bad you ain't here, buddy. This is
my God,
dude. She's growing huge.
Whoa! We got it! Look at that!
When we're out on location during the storm, the first person we try to contact is the National Weather Service. We want to report to them what we're seeing in the sky because we're the eyes in the sky for them, and they're not able to see what's actually going on outside of their office because they're in the office looking at radar. And that's where storm chasers and storm spotters come in, is we try to get out on the storm, report what we see, whether it be a wall cloud, tornado, and even hail reports. Our team, Northeast Nebraska Storm Chasers, is based out of Northeast Nebraska. I am currently from Norfolk, Nebraska. I do have partners though named Brian and Shelly, and they are currently living in Ponca, Nebraska. We try and cover Northeast Nebraska though. We do go out of state and we do chase locally. Our prime time for weather is during the last week of May and the first 2 weeks of June, but weather occurs all year round.
Trent is a busy student at Northeast Community College, majoring in information technology, but his passion is storm chasing.
First off, I have a GoPro Hero that sits on my hood. I use that for time lapsing and for raw video when I'm up close at the storm, getting that wall cloud shot. I also have 2 GoPros inside my vehicle. This one is a dash cam video cam. I also have another one inside my vehicle pointing at me, myself, so people want to see what I do and how I do it. Next off, I have a Davis weather station that sits on top of my vehicle. It records wind speed, wind direction, humidity, dew points, temperatures, everything that I need to know when I'm out on that storm. This is my Davis Vantage View weather station console. So that weather station that's on top of my car, this is what that information displays to. I can tell you that it's going 2 miles an hour out of the north. And it basically displays everything else that I want to know. So temps, inside and out, the barometric pressure, it does rain rate and dew points, and it even charts it, which is very nice. So I can look back to see, oh, there was a change in wind speed and wind direction there, or the dew points, calculating how high and low it goes. Now I do have 3 antennas. They each do something differently. This one is a cell booster, a 3G cell booster. So when I'm out on the road, I can get a 3G signal everywhere I go on my phone. So I have a signal everywhere I go. This next one over here is for a scanner that's inside my vehicle, so I can hear the severe warnings that are being issued from the National Weather Service here in Omaha, Nebraska, or to hear local reports, whether it be from the PD, emergency management, or emergency personnel. And I'll show you an example of that here in a moment.
Chance of rain showers and isolated thunderstorms. Lows in the upper 50s. Chance of precipitation 40.
Now this other antenna is for a CB that I have inside my car as well, so I can communicate with truckers. If I'm not at this particular storm or over in the hail core or something, I could page a trucker and ask him, hey, what are you seeing? Hey, are you getting any hail? How big the hail? Maybe they even see a wall cloud, maybe even a tornado, or if they've driven through a damaged path area. And I also have a hazard light bar, which is this right here. Particularly use it when I am inside the rain shaft or the hail core. When you can't see anything, I use that as a safety precaution to let other drivers know that I'm out on the field and I may be on the side of the road so they don't hit me. It's just another added safety feature. I also have a Canon Rebel XTI Canon camera that I used to shoot photos with when I'm out on the storm. So this is my laptop. I use it when we're out on the road to forecast where we should be for that next storm or on the current storm that we were at. I also use it to get us into the location where we need to be. Some examples of what we use would be the SPC, Storm Prediction Center. They usually give out models 3 to 4 days in advance of potential areas that could have storm development. Another website that we use is called COD Meteorology, College of DuPage Meteorology. We use this to forecast lines, supercell development too. We can see up to our north here in southeast Dakota that there is line developing, most likely just general showers. I also use it with radar. I use the radar app GR Level 3, and it gives me level 3 data that comes directly from the National Weather Service out of Omaha or wherever I may be at. It has integrated maps so I can know my exact location. Over here I have a Garmin GPS, so it will show me my location and maps of everything when we're out on the road. I eventually want to be educating the public, kids at high schools, elementaries, middle schools, and going to parades and educating the people about weather safety. I also want to be more in depth with working with the National Weather Service, possibly even have an IT job within the National Weather Service somewhere, but also do storm chasing on the side.
If you see Trent's car on the road, he's probably off on his next storm chasing adventure. For K-Hawk TV, I'm Daniel Ebmeier.